Hey there! Today I'm going to take the TS40 Hybrid 2014 model to the Nordschleife, but I do need to select that track, not that one. Not that one, this one. That's the track. And this thing, just so you see, 1000 horsepower, doesn't say much about anything else, just the top speed. I don't know if those stats are accurate. I have only factory for ABS, everything is off. Automatic gearbox because this car doesn't have an H shifter anyway, and I don't own one yet. I do want to get one eventually. I'll try to get a Fanatic because I don't think any other shifter will be compatible with this. Maybe on PC, on console I highly doubt it, because I am on the PS5. My foot is kind of hurting, my ankle, but whatever. Try to do my best here and see what I can do. The TS40, there is the TS50 as well, but this game does not have it. If it was the PC version, I could obviously download that vehicle. Sounds pretty cool, and let's see how it drives here. I don't intend to do a crazy lap time, but if I could do a clean lap, I'll be happy. So far, the force feedback is not super heavy, super strong. I do have it at 100. I do have the road effects at 100 as well. Doesn't feel too strong, but these cars also, they're so advanced that maybe in real life, this car, the steering doesn't feel that heavy anyway. I'd figure that's more of an older car thing, or it has to do with the suspension as well. Oh, almost fucked up there. It's okay, we're alive, we're still in the track. I'm gonna say I'll probably do low sixes, if I can do a clean lap. Which is not great, because I'm sure this does like 5s, even 4 minutes maybe. 4 something, not under 4. But I'm sure it does like 5s, maybe even low 5s. It is fast, obviously. And it is hybrid. Try to hug that right side there. Keep going. Go down here. Okay, the force feedback is getting much stronger now. Try to second gear there. I feel like a lot of times where I lose time is using the second gear when I should use the third. And with this car, I feel like I'm not really taking advantage of how much grip it has. Like a lot of these curves, I can probably do them at like a 4th or 5th gear, and I'm going down to 3rd, even on that one second. But that one kind of justifies a second gear in my opinion. Oh, don't lose control. Man. Try to stay away from these apexes as much as possible, but this thing is really fast. Really, really fast. Really aggressive, too. Really aggressive. But I like it. I like it a lot. Gonna go down to 3rd gear here. Trying to hug the left side. Go down to 3rd again. Try to get in here at a 3rd, but sometimes you can lose control. With these cars, it's tough to lose control. These prototypes actually handle really well, but I mean the tires are as wide as my gut, maybe even wider, so pretty fatty. Go down to a 3rd. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking full advantage of what this car can do, but I mean, I need to practice with it. I'm not quite sure if I've even used this car at all in this game. I know I've used the 919 Hybrid. This one and the Audi, I don't think I have. I may have. Who knows? I would have to look that up. It is fast and it is aggressive. Hug that left side there. I had to slow down a bit because I don't know if this car would have done that curve without sliding out at that speed. The good thing is its brakes are pretty damn good. But come on, it's a prototype car, so I don't expect it to not be good. Now, because the car is really low, I'm going to take the outsidey parts, as I call them, because I feel like it'll drag on the ground on the inside parts of this curve. I do feel like I lose a bit of time doing that, but at the end of the day, I'm still on the track. This is the messed up part of the track, or where it starts. This last third of the track is an absolute mess. This is where you have to have a lot of skill, and I'm not saying that I do, but there's guys that absolutely crush this sector. I'm not one of them. This is where I usually lose a lot of time. I try my best, but it's really tough to master these curves here. You have to be really good, and there's guys that are absolutely fascinating to even watch. I watch a lot of videos sometimes to see how other guys do their laps and what kind of strategy they use. Not for tuning. I usually don't tune my cars much. I just go ahead and use whatever. I just try to do okay with what I have. I'm not here to beat any records, but I'll be proud if I do okay times. I get happy with myself, and that's usually what it is. You got to be happy with things that you achieve. But yeah, so far this car is amazing. I like it. 5 minutes, so I might even go over 6 minutes, I think. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go over 6 minutes. Now, with some tuning, I wonder if I could do a lot better. I believe I can do this curve in third. I got to be careful because this is one of those where you can easily slide out. And I kind of did not do well there anyway. I might try to take it in for some tuning and see if with minor changes if I can do better. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do like a 6:30 maybe? 6:15-ish? Let's see what kind of time. Oh, what is it trying to take off into the air? Oh man, the force feedback is going insane right now. It doesn't have any more gears. I was like, does this have an 8th? I think I might get close to like 6 minutes 30, which isn't great because I'm sure this car does a lot better than that. I think it does like probably mid-5s with like a good driver. Oh, don't you slide out. Good thing is it does handle pretty well. So I'll do below 6:30. 6:28. Okay. So, not horrible. Not horrible. But let's restart. So 6:28. Let's restart. Oh, why can't I go into settings? Okay. Can I will need to reset this. But I'll try to get back in, and I'm going to try to change some of the settings on the car and see how that goes. So let's go ahead. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. It's pretty weird. Man, the force feedback is absolutely killing my wrists. Pretty damn crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I can even edit. Usually you can go in and change. Maybe because it's on hot lap mode it won't let me. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's see. My uncle's almost killing me too. And I need to feed my dog here pretty soon. I like how the game just starts with the car dropping. Alright, so you can get into settings. So brake bias. Fuel doesn't matter on the hot lap, I think. Brake power, brake bias. I think it was fine earlier, so I don't really want to touch it. Rear wing. Car did corner pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and lower that actually. Because if you lower it, you may get a better top speed. Should I? Should I not? My final ratio. Obviously, if I drop it, I'll probably do better cornering. But if I leave it as it is, you know what? Let's go. Let's drop it. I don't want to touch any of that. Let's go soft slick. I'm not even sure if I use that. Low preservative charging, hot lap. Let's go hot lap. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if there's any improvements at all. Might actually crash because of all these changes. It already sounds more aggressive. And definitely feels more aggressive so far, and I've only done like 2 curves. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah. It's definitely faster now. gonna lose on the straights though. Oh yeah, I feel even some oversteer. Even though I didn't touch any of the, like, certain settings. I only touched the wing a bit and lowered it. But I think that's enough to create that oversteer. Because sometimes if the wing is lower, okay, I'm gonna have to restart. Sometimes if the wing is lower, the car's aero, like, it won't come to the ground as much, which means your traction will be lost a bit. And I definitely can feel that already. Maybe I should have left the wing raised a bit more, because this is going to be tough this way. If it doesn't work, I'll just go and make that change, because I did change the final gear, and I think I changed it for the better. I feel like I can definitely do better with that final gear lowered. Oh, this is an aggressive car, man, right now. Okay, okay, not good, not good, not good at all. Let's see, can I go into... I don't know why it doesn't let me go into setup. Well, you know what? We're here, now we gotta swallow it. Whatever. I just gotta get better. Just gotta keep it easy when turning. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, it is so much more faster with that final gear. It was already fast, but with that now, but it handles a lot worse. I don't think it was meant for this. Definitely requires a bit more attention. Yeah, and I need the 7th gear a lot earlier than before. That'll probably max out that 7th gear really quick. Sometimes a lower gear ratio does not mean you'll do better, because you're going to lose speed on the straights. Like right now, didn't even get to 300. Didn't even get to 300. So that's the thing. You lose time on the straights for sure. If I can smash a lap here with this, I just want to see what it compares to. So I had 628. It does not mean that I'm going to do better, even though the car has a crazy acceleration right now compared to before. I might still not beat that time just because I lose on the straights. My cornering also is probably not as good now. And I gotta stay away from these apexes. That's a big rule that I tell myself, and sometimes I forget. Because these apexes with these cars is it's a death wish. Whoa! You could feel one of the tires lifted off. Oh yeah. Losing grip sometimes here already. Some of the tires are lifting and you can feel the traction. That's the cool thing with these wheels. You can definitely feel it a lot more on the CSL than I did on the G29. Even though the G29 was such a good wheel for the price. Definitely worth the money. It's not expensive and it's pretty decent. Plus you can upgrade and put a shifter if you want. Other wheels don't even allow that because they don't have... Well, they probably allow it, but you would have to have automatic clutch. But I mean, if you do get an H shifter, what's the point? You need a clutch. Doesn't make any sense to not have a clutch on a wheel like that. But I do feel like my time has gotten better here. I might be wrong, but I think around this area I was already past the 3 minutes. Like by a bit. I'm obviously past the 3 minutes now, but... Also have my hybrid system on hot lap. I don't know if that is doing much of a difference or not. I feel like the car is not amazingly fast on straights. Oh, wheels locked there. Try to hug this right side. I just don't want to touch these apexes. Should I try the insidey parts here? Let's see. Let's try the insidey parts. Oh. Yeah, these cars aren't made for the insidey part. Gotta go outsidey. I can still crash a lot because I'm getting into that final third of the track, the part where I usually struggle the most. This track is usually either you smash your car right in the beginning, or you make it this far and then you're gonna smash, because this part of the track is absolute hell. I know the whole track is called the Green Hell, but I think they really want to refer to this part as the Green Hell. It's a hell of a track. And unfortunately, the queen of the Green Hell passed away. Cancer as a motherfucker. It's taken 2 of my grandparents as well. So, even more so than COVID, I feel like scientists should be focusing even more on cancer than the actual COVID, because COVID really hit only 2% of the population, not even, while cancer is still killing tons. That's my opinion. So my condolences to her family and friends. But hopefully one day we can overcome that disease. And hopefully none of us get it. It would be good if they could find a way to vaccinate us against it. Now it is sad too, she was 51 years old. That's young, in my opinion. Someone that young shouldn't die, especially, you know, someone that people looked up to. I didn't follow her too much. I don't really follow the racing. I'm more into soccer and stuff like that. I just love sim racing and I love cars. I just knew this actually from a friend. He said, oh, you know, this the queen of the Nordschleife died. And I'm like, I honestly don't even know who that is. So I had to look it up, and after I read a bit and like learned a bit about her, I was like, yeah, it sucks, especially going with cancer, right? So I'm actually gonna do a worse time here. So I did 6:28 earlier, and that's what I meant. The car feels faster, but it's not faster. I'm actually 6 seconds worse. So yeah, that's basically what this one was. A 6:28 is what I did. I'm sure I could do better, but I would need to do some settings, to change some settings. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please sub and come in to watch some more. I will be making more videos, possibly more AC. I'm taking a break from Dark Souls because Dark Souls is absolutely murdering me. I feel like I sometimes have to go to the corner and cry and like, oh man, why? Like, that game is unfair. It is so hard. But I've beat all the other Souls games, so I will beat that one too. I just need to take a break now. Sometimes Souls games, you gotta take a break. And what a better place to come than sim racing. To me, this is where I feel better. So yeah, hope you guys stay safe and have a good one.